Good morning, welcome to another video. Today I'm working on grinding in my valves. I have managed to harvest two decent valves from my three engines, and they are now sitting in here with the grinding paste. This one also. Now, the suction device that you commonly can buy is too big. So by the time I push this on, the little valve, which is the exhaust valve, you barely get any purchase. As soon as you put a little bit more force, it will just come off. So this is not ideal. So what I'll do now, I have cleaned a piece of recycled petrol rubber tube, and I'm going to drive this with a drill. That's the drill. There you go. This is actually broken, but it doesn't matter. So we're talking a 3mm drill. So let's see how this goes. I'm just going to drive it, and I'm going to push the valve up with my finger. Seems to work. I'm going to use a little rag so not to hurt my finger too much. Gone quiet, not grinding in very much. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what this looks like. Not so bad, I would say. I'm going to do it a little bit more. Let's put some more grinding paste on it. Seems to be the case that in this method, which is much quicker obviously than now in the picture, as we are, the paste gets sprayed out, and then it's obviously not where you need it. So The thing is that all I know from watching other YouTube videos is that you need a consistent surface, and that's what we seem to have. Anyway, I'm going to respread this, push it back up, the paste, where it should be. And do it just a little bit more. The on my 3 heads, the exhaust valves came out easy. This piece of petrol tube is obviously from the bike. It's also recycled. I think our valves are looking nice. So, this was easier than I thought. So I'm obviously now officially a valve grinder. I'm going to do this with the fine paste afterwards and the other valve, and then this should be good. So what I didn't say is, let me show you. Hang on. Let's talk about the the valves that take the gases in. Oh, that's another exit valve. So this one's also fine. But there was a little bit more corrosion, which was hard to clean, so that's why I went with that. That's it pre-grinding. Okay, so this is, I have 3 good exhaust valves. And I have 1 valve stuck in there, rusted. This is the 3rd head. This is uncleaned yet. You see the valve came out. Let's see. Oh, this is all dirty. So can I turn this? So cannot see anything, can we? Yeah. Here's the valve, and it's stuck. And I am letting this soak in WD-40. What you might be able to see is there has been a helicoil already inserted for the plug. Moving? No, not moving. So this is head number 3, and I got an inserted helicoil for a broken thread for the spark plug. Other than that, this head's good. Well, this actually works. Whether this is tight is another question. Let's hold this so I'm not dribbling oil. And also the studs that of the exhaust came out nicely, so the threads are okay. So this actually works, this head. I'm going to find the bent inlet valve. There you go. And there's a really easy way to show how bent this thing is. I'll put it in the drill and then let it move. So this is my second inlet valve bent. Other than that, the surface is not looking so bad. Whereas there's a little bit of a chip come off by corrosion. But obviously this is now a ornament for the shelf. A trophy. I guess I keep repeating myself. I have never done any of this before, and therefore I am proud of myself for figuring out how this all works and for hopefully bringing this engine back to life. So this is the coarse paste being cleaned out, and you see that the actual valve seat is intact and will be perfect. So I am proud of myself for persisting to getting to this point. Yeah, let's talk about polishing. Look at it. What do you think? I'm talking about this little lid is my next polishing object. So far it's been only wire brushed, not polished yet. So I'm just going to polish the outside surface and this and that. The rest will stay as brushed. I'll use another brush, a little softer one. So then we have this lid done. I made some tests for brass brushing it. Works in some areas. This one is my biggest issue. This is like so deeply oxidized. We shall see. This one actually is the dirty part, dirty side. We will see. We'll get a nice lid eventually, a nice head. Okay, so I'm gonna grind with the fine paste next. Let you come along. I mean, I'm thinking this is a repetition of what we've done before, but considering my dramatically inferior skills when it comes to videoing, maybe there will be some things one can actually see that one couldn't. The valves are obviously oily. That's the oil that I put in so it would run nicely. So I'm cleaning out my tube. This all accidentally fits. Q-tips as in ear cleaners. Fits on the inside of this, fits on the valve. These are accidents. So I guess there's one size up or two size up for ear cleaners. If you have bigger valves, but for Honda C70, that's it. It's just regular Thompson baby powder, ear things. So let's go for the fine compound Holz, fine grade. Fine Nachschleifpaste, there you have it. Looks definitely finer than the other one. Just trying to clean out the spillage here, since we have that already. Oh, right. Okay. Maybe I'm cleaning out the oil out of the head so that I have better friction. This is the valve guide. I originally put oil in there to let it run easier, but then you have the issue of having an oily valve and you lose friction. You use friction of the petrol tube on the valve. So that's why everything is now oil free. 95%, I would say. This is a method that works so much better than this, that's for sure. This little suction cups. But if you don't know what you're doing and then you go on eBay and you find yourself pasting valve grinding paste with a tool, I guess that's what you do. You just buy that. A broken tube actually works better. So let's grind. Okay, it's coming out. Going a bit further. There's no sensation, there's no sound that this fine paste makes. Nothing much to see. I think it's all looking good. So let me do a little bit more. I'm gonna dismantle, clean it up, show you the result, and then we know. I would say, compared to how this stuff looked when it came out, looking pretty good. So let's zoom in focus. There's a little lip here, but let's see what the other side looks. I'm wondering if I'm going to use autosol as well. Ah, this is nice. I think, considering we had an oil and the water sand swamped engine head, we are now in a rather nice condition. What do you say? Okay, have a good day. Take care. Love you all. Hope you enjoy the video and you get out in your garage or wherever you work and work on your stuff and post some videos. Take care.